Mm. Mm. Hello, my dance friends, and welcome to my channel. Today, I get to chat with Suzanne Walker. Suzanne is a fusion performer based out of San Antonio who has been performing a variety of styles of dance for over 20 years, including hip-hop, reggae, Tahitian, Latin, modern, burlesque, and African. She started out in tribal and Bollywood fusion. You can catch her performing all over Texas. And she recently won 2 first-place awards at Ya Halla Y'All Festival, one for Judge's Choice and one for People's Choice in the Alternative Fusion category. She recently taught a workshop at Austin Bellydance Festival. You can catch her teaching classes and workshops all over Texas. And she even teaches other styles of dance, including Kizomba. Today we're going to talk about how she got into dance, specifically fusion dance, who some of her biggest dance inspirations are, and how she describes her style of dance. So without further ado, here's Suzanne. Hey Suzanne!
Hi Blair, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm so excited to finally get a chance to visit with you. Thanks for chatting with me today.
Well, thanks for having me.
Certainly. I'm excited to hear about your belly dance journey. And I just wanted to dive right in and ask you how you found fusion belly dance or just belly dance in general.
Okay, I was living in El Paso and I was a hairstylist, and one of my clients said she had class, and I said, what type of class? What are you taking? What are you studying? It's belly dance. So I asked her for the information for the instructor. I called and I met with her. They are a mother and daughter instructor team with Snake Charmer and the Belly Dancer. And there I learned the basics, the fundamentals, the etiquettes, the do's and don'ts, and the beginners portion of belly dance with them. I learned a whole lot from them. And we performed a variety of different type of belly dance, from Bollywood fusion, tribal reggae, cabaret, and just fusion, period. So they were very well diverse in their performance and teaching. And I just morphed into a fusion performer because I love fusion.
Yeah, you have it sounds like a really varied dance background, and you seem to fuse that into all of your unique performances. So I'm very curious about who your primary dance influences are.
Primarily right now, it's been for a little while, Karen Barbie, who happens to be my instructor now. I love Mia, I love Sylvia, I love Deanna, and I kind of stalk Sadie from afar because I haven't met her in person yet. Amar Gamal, but as far as more fusion, I like Gata Maya because she performs a variety of styles. Mia does as well. Shoshana. There are so many. If I leave some out and they happen to see this, I'll feel bad if I didn't mention their name. But there are quite a few, but those names are right on the top of the list.
You said you had started because when you were a hairdresser, you happened upon it. How long ago was that?
That was in 2008 when she first told me about it, and I finally got around to calling, and then it finally got around to going in. It took a year before I actually performed, so I haven't been foot on the stage until like 2009 or so. And I was still at a really beginner level. And by the time I left El Paso, I was at an intermediate level. And I didn't become a strong performer or student until I got to Savannah and started workshopping and traveling about and meeting different instructors, learning different styles and developing my own style and who I am as a dancer. And then I happened upon Karen Barbie again because we had her once in El Paso, and then I happened upon her again at Belly Dance Masters, and that was it from there. I had her online, but I still took workshops and traveled to Vegas and different parts of Georgia and Florida and just kept the education going.
So we were talking about all the things that you fuse into your dance, and I would love to hear how you describe your specific style of dance and performance.
Well, it really honestly depends on the mood. And it starts with the music. I love reggae. I love dance hall style. So I've kind of created a Treggae style I call tribal and reggae mixed fusion. And right now I'm working on a Kizomba fusion style. So that's just Kizomba Belly. It depends on the type of dance that I'm morphing into or fusing into it. But as far as the type of dancing that I've performed before, obviously dance hall. I performed Tahitian, I performed hip hop, modern, and a little bit of African, and just freestyle. Not before I even touched belly dance. So I had dance background, a little bit of Latin, because I lived in El Paso for so long. I was surrounded by it, and it was actually fun. My personal project, I'm working on becoming a more fluid Egyptian cabaret performer and not fusing. That's my project, to not fuse or tribalize the Egyptian
That's
style.
so hard.
It is, and I catch myself, but I've gotten so much better. I've gotten so much better, and I try not to Egyptify my fusion. Try not to get too airy and too lifty when I'm doing fusion.
Can you tell us about your experience teaching at the Austin Bellydance Convention this year?
That was fun. First of all, I was very grateful to have been invited to teach. It was awesome to see all the faces on the screen doing the same thing I'm doing. I've never done that specifically before. People have zoomed in, but I've never done a primarily Zoom class, and I enjoyed the experience. I just can't wait until we can all be in the same room together. The one workshop that made me the most nervous is when after I won the Ya Halla Y'All, I was so nervous, wondering if they were going to like my style, and it was also a reggae fusion, and I saw how they were digging it, and the response from Isis and the other people around. I said, okay, I need to get over myself with this. I need to get over that. So when I taught the reggae again, a different set of workshops, different moves, everything, different music, all of it. When I taught it at Austin Belly Dance, I felt a little bit more relaxed, and seeing the people there let me know that they were interested in what I was doing because they're there. Having the other workshops before that and having headline in between really helped a lot by the time I got to Austin Belly Dance.
What other classes are you teaching? How can people get in touch with you and be a part of your performances or workshops or a chance to dance with you?
Well, the class that I'm teaching out of a studio. It's not too late to catch up and learn it online on caravansa.com. But of course, there is a fee because there is a performance go at the end at our annual GBDAC next year. It won't be until October next year, so there is time to learn, and I'm still currently teaching it right now. But as far as performing with me, hiring me, or doing anything outside of a group choreography or even a workshop for group of ladies, you can contact me on my Facebook at Suzanne.
Well, good. We're excited for hopefully many more workshops in the near future for everybody, even if they are virtual for the time being. Thank you so much for chatting with us today, Suzanne. It was really great to hear more about your story, and we look forward to more workshops from you.
Thanks for having me. I look forward to seeing you.
Bye, Suzanne.
Bye-bye.
That's it, guys. I'll be linking all of Suzanne's information down below so that you can get in touch with her for workshops, performances, and just getting the chance to dance with her in general. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel so that I can continue to make more videos like this for you. Today's Patreon shout out goes to Allison Gregorick. Thanks so much, guys. Stop recording. Oh, there it is.